My name is Kala, Arvind Kala. I think Kejriwal's arrest is boomeranging on the BJP. The reason is simple. Kejriwal has impeccable credentials as a person. He easily has the reputation of being the most upright politician in India. I mean, look at his credentials. He was an IIT graduate. He qualified for this income tax service, which is one of the most lucrative jobs, government jobs in India. He quit that service, served with Mother Teresa, lived in slums, etc., got the Magsaysay Award, and his own children have got into IIT. He has won Delhi elections 4 times. One after another, one after another, thrashing Mr. Modi under Mr. Modi's very nose. Not only that, his rise in politics has been the fastest in India. I mean, within a span of 15 years, they've conquered Punjab with an absolutely outstanding majority, 91 in a house of 120 or something. So this fellow has got huge credentials. By the way, talking of Kejriwal, when he was arrested recently, I was a little disappointed when he appointed his wife to be the kind of spokesperson or the virtual leader of the Aam Aadmi Party, while he was in jail. And but later on, I think it was a good decision. You see, I'll tell you why. Why I was disappointed, because that's his appointing a wife. You're reminded of Lalu Yadav doing that, and Sukhbir Badal and Badal family and Mulayam Singh family and all these fellows, who shoved their wives into politics. But in Kejriwal's case, the wife was never in politics for the 10, 12 years he's been in this thing. I think that it was a very good stroke, because now she is the picture of a Kejriwal, as I said, has a very upright reputation. And there's one question that the whole country is asking is, why is he in jail? Why is he in jail? Because where's the money? You see, he has a credibility that Hemant Soren of Jharkhand didn't have. So it's all over the country, and you'll be surprised. People may journalists and etc. and lawyers and so-called intellectuals, they may what do you call, mourn the fact that there's Godi media, that TV. They think TV is everything, but the social media, there are 400 million users in India, including me, and everybody is hunched, and the average viewing time on social media, on watching your smartphone, is 2.5 hours per day of boys and girls above 18. And all this data comes from Forbes magazine and international magazine. So so everybody's, and people are educated, etc., and they're asking, why the hell is he inside? And I think in that sense, I think Delhi people are going to, there's a huge sympathy wave. And now Kejriwal's wife, whatever it is, she is the wife of a husband has been jailed wrongly, everybody presumes. And she's going from place to place. As a woman, what am I to do? I also retired from my job or quit my job. And why have they jailed my husband, who's done so much for the poor? And that rings true, because Kejriwal has a national reputation. Kejriwal has a national reputation as an upright man, as a guy who's done things on the ground. He is a national figure in a way that Mamta isn't, in a way that even that Naveen Patnaik isn't, and not even in a way that DMK, though Delhi is a small place, but this guy's got a national image for uprightness. And you've got all his people, you've jailed all of them. Now, how much of a difference does that jail make? I don't think it makes very much of a difference at all. And I'll give you an example. I'm not equating Kejriwal with Mahatma Gandhi, but Mahatma Gandhi, when he returned to India and started walking around all over India on Padyatra, that was 120 years ago. But all of India knew of his figure. That time there was no radio, no TV, no newspapers in the hands of Indians. We were British controlled. And there were hardly any roads, hardly any transport. But all of India knew that. So, people talk, you look at our railway trains, for instance, they carry 2 crore, 40 lakh passengers a day. And one thing that Indians do, I mean, they've got 3-4 obsessions: cricket, Hindi movies, and politics. 2.4 crore people every day traveling by train, and talking among themselves. So word spreads from mouth to word of mouth, just across the board. So it's not very easy to crush people in this sort of an atmosphere. And I realized how everybody says, oh, Godi media, etc. And I found that in this couple's, Sybil has a video show in which Mamta, Rajya Sabha MP, is openly telling Sybil, and on YouTube, Sybil's YouTube channel, how he was beaten up. He said he was tied up like this, and the people beat him up on the back till he collapsed, and that happened to him twice. And he said he was put in a cell and not given food. Sometimes he was not given water. Sanjay Singh, a fellow, saying that even as Sanjay Singh, the recently bailed out guy, he was saying there was a CCTV in his bathroom. I mean, they were even watching him nude. So, no, all these things, what I'm saying in the context of this, Modi is coming back, there's no doubt about that. Because he is coming back because, for instance, because this is a visual age where people want to see who the contending politician is, where Trump versus Biden and Boris Johnson versus this, etc., etc. So you want an identifiable figure, and these people don't have an identifiable figure. So a lot of things are, everything is there. People are changing. Modi is winning. There's no doubt about that, because the opposition, they fight like cats and dogs, whether in Bengal, whether in this place, that place, everywhere they're fighting, and Modi is united, and they have a consistent message. They have the money and etc. But Kejriwal is a man not to be underestimated. Sometimes my friends accuse me of being a blind worshipper. No, but as a Delhi resident, part-time Delhi resident, I know the good things that he has done on the ground, because it's the poor who tell me that. And I talk to a lot of them, and across the board, the guy has a very clean image. So I think it's boomeranging on him. And in a democracy, what happens is 97 crore voters in India, and with a 70% polling. Of course, let me part with say farewell with one observation. There are 3 things in life which are unpredictable. One is the weather, one is the stock market, and one is elections. I mean, what can happen? Let me repeat for the 3rd time that Modi is winning. But Donald Trump didn't expect to win. Hillary Clinton, his rival, was already celebrating, and Trump won. David Cameron, the British Prime Minister, when he came back 2nd time to power, he didn't expect to come back to power, but he did. So, strange things, elections cannot be predicted. That's why everybody is also on his tenterhooks. Well, these are some things I wanted to talk about, and I'll talk. And just one thing, Mr. Modi doesn't realize. You see, human beings are rebels. Across the centuries, you'll find chaps will stand up for the truth, no matter what it is. How the hell there are 400 million social media users in India? How are you going to shut up all of them? Everybody is talking, everybody is on YouTube, you can hear them on YouTube, etc., etc. You just can't, and people will always rebel, like Aam Aadmi Party itself. There'll always be people, and there'll always be people who cannot be bribed, who cannot be seduced by a woman, who just will not, who will just speak their mind. Well, friends, these are ideas I wanted to present, and I presented them. If you like this, please forward it. And if you're watching this on YouTube, there's a button on the right. You can become a subscriber if you like. All right, I must get going. See you later, alligator.